Sorry.
How do you know?
I'm sorry.
How do you know there's an original gospel?
Yes, because the original Gospels is never corrupted.
How do you know?
Because the Bible is corrupted.
How do you know the original gospel?
I've got the answer. Would you answer if I ask you a question?
No, you haven't answered
brother,
it.
Give him, please.
You're making a claim. Listen, you're making a claim. So I want to know. I'm trying to find out. You said there's an original gospel.
Yes, I will give him the answer.
Yeah. What's the original gospel? How
original
do you know?
Gospels, I am telling you, original Gospels. Even your scholars, not me, your scholars agree you do not have the original Gospels.
Who's the scholar?
Your scholars, all of them. Search up.
Give me
all of
Give me
them.
one name.
Search up. All of them.
Give me one name.
Search up all of them.
Give me one
David
name.
Wood himself, you believe he's scholars, he believes he doesn't have the original Gospels.
Is he a scholar?
Who is he then?
I'm asking you.
Fake?
You said
is he fake scholars?
No, I'm
is
asking
he fake
you.
Scholars?
He's just a scholar.
Okay, do you believe you have the original Gospels?
You said original gospel.
Wait.
I want to know what's an original gospel.
Do you have the original Gospels?
What is original gospel?
No, do you have the original Gospels?
We have the original gospel.
You have the original?
Yes.
Okay, so, wait, yeah? Wait. Okay, wait.
So let me ask you.
Wait.
You said that Quran came from heaven.
Wait.
Did you say that Quran came from heaven?
Yes.
Yeah?
Quran.
How do you know that?
Yes.
How do you know that?
By Quran, according to Quran.
According to Quran?
Yes.
Quran told you that it came from heaven.
Okay, wait. How do you know Jesus is the Son of God?
No.
Answer it.
Mister. You said that it came from heaven.
Yes.
Yeah. How do you know that?
According to the Quran.
How did it come?
Allah told us.
How did it come?
Okay, I'm asking the same question.
How did it come?
How did you know Jesus is the Son of God? No.
Did it come in a book? Orally.
And then it was later written down.
It is orally.
It was written down by the prophet.
Why was Muhammad told to read?
Do you want to shout?
No, I can't hear because this guy is talking.
Okay, you want to shout. You're talking louder.
Hold on.
Calm down.
Why was Muhammad told to read if he came orally?
Okay. What's your question now?
Why was Muhammad told to read?
Told to read.
He said he can't read.
Okay. What's your purpose for that question?
You said he came orally.
Yes.
How can something come orally and you ask him to read?
What's your point then?
Muhammad was told to read, wasn't he?
Yes.
And he said he can't read.
Okay.
And he was told to read again.
Okay.
What was he told to read?
Okay. Do you understand what he was told to read?
No, what was he told to read?
He was told to read the Quran.
The Quran?
Yes.
But he came back orally?
Yes.
So how can you read something that came...
What's orally first?
Orally. It's spoken.
By who?
You don't read.
No, according to Quran.
Listen, you don't read what is spoken.
Calm down. Answer my question.
You don't read what is spoken.
You are an old... Listen.
You read a book.
Act as a gentleman.
Yeah.
Listen. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. I'm answering.
Okay.
He's asking. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was an illiterate and he was asked to read the Quran. So he's saying, how can he read the Quran when he never knew how to read?
That's not what I'm saying.
What's you asking then?
My point is that you said that Quran came orally.
Yes, by who?
By revelation, right?
Okay, let me explain to you.
So I ask you, when Muhammad was told to read,
yes,
was he told to read words that come in, or was he told to read a book?
No, not the book.
What?
What Angel Jibril came with? The words, the Quran, the recitation.
So if I come to you, I tell you to read what is in my head.
The recitation. Listen.
Reading
what you ask? What?
You read a book.
Listen. Wait. Now, wait. Now, if I ask you,
it's a lie.
Listen.
It's a complete lie because you can't tell me that
Mister,
it's not a book.
Let me speak
because
first.
Only a book.
Listen, Mister.
Can be read.
Your logic doesn't make sense.
It's not about
Wait, Mister. Listen. Don't, baby. Calm down. Come here. So he's saying...
You want to lie to me?
Listen. What lying?
Because it's simple.
Can I speak? Listen.
It's a book that you have to read.
Do you know how to listen?
It's a book you have to read.
Are you the same as this
boy?
boy?
No, you lie to me, man.
Are you the same as this
boy?
boy?
Come here. You're looking for a way to lie.
Come here. Who is lying? Come here. If I say to you... Wait.
Doesn't make sense.
I'm explaining. Okay, wait, listen.
Doesn't make sense.
Okay. He's saying, how can Prophet Muhammad read orally? Yes? Orally, you can read. If I come to you and I recite, and I ask you to read what I recited, would you not repeat what I said? That's what Prophet asked him to read. The answer is there. Wait. Angel Jibril, listen. Please don't get involved, please. I just answered. Prophet Muhammad, Angel Jibril came to him, and Angel Jibril was reciting the Quran, and Prophet Angel Jibril repeated, asked, Mister, let me speak, I'm answering. Ignore him. I'm here. Mister, I'm here.
No, but he thinks I'm
answering your question.
He thinks I'm
No, I'm answering your question.
Muhammad's father used to worship.
What do you mean?
Muhammad's father?
Yes.
Was he an idol worshipper?
What is got to do with that, with the Prophet?
I'm asking you a question.
Prophet Muhammad's dad was an idol worshipper.
Okay, an idol
so
worshipper.
What is got to do with that?
No. I'll tell you what is I'll tell you what I'm trying to say.
I'm asking a question now. My turn.
No, you've answered it, yeah? But let me tell you why I'm asking. You said to me, what's it got to do with it?
Okay.
Muhammad's father was an idol worshipper. What is the name of the idol he was worshipping?
Idol worship, what do you mean?
You said he was an idol worshipper.
Yes.
What was the name of the idol he was worshipping?
The names. There was many idols, not just one.
No.
Allah.
Which was the
Where's Allah? Come here.
Allah was
wait. Where's Allah? Wait, come here.
What was the
Mister,
name of his idol?
You have empty box, empty brain. Where's Allah? Come here. Come here. You stop running. Stop running. This guy. Wait. Where's Allah? Wait. Where's Allah?
Muhammad
Ask him.
was born 4 years after his dad died.
Okay, where's your evidence? Wait. What's your evidence?
Muhammad
Wait.
4 years after his dad died.
Mister, go away. This guy, listen, Mister,
I'm a student of
just walk.
Christian Prince.
Okay, you're a student of Christian. Come talk to me then.
I know all this.
Talk to me. Come discuss with me. Come.
Muhammad's father
listen.
died 4 years before Muhammad was born.
Wait, said, okay, show me. Come. Okay, wait. Come here.
4 years.
Stop running. Come here.
Muhammad was
Come
born
here.
4 years after.
Show me the hadith.
No.
Come here. You born 5 years after your father. You born. He's running, coward. He's running. Any question you have, come, question and answers. Last time, let me expose this guy. Last time.
Okay. Sorry, Siraj, you can't answer his question.
I answered.
You didn't.
I just answered.
You didn't answer him.
What was question?
You run
I
away.
answered. What was question?
In front
Repeat.
of everybody.
Repeat
He's
what
out
was
here,
question.
he's here.
I know this thing.
I answered that question. Okay, now,
Does Islam support prostitution?
Listen.
Does Islam support
No, it
prostitution?
doesn't support.
Okay.
Now it's my turn. Now it's my turn. Now my
Explain to
turn.
me what muta
Now
is.
my turn.
What is muta?
Muta is prohibited.
No, what is it?
Muta is prohibited.
By who?
In the Quran
By
and
who?
Hadith. By Prophet Muhammad.
In Quran.
By
Show
Prophet
it to me that
Muhammad.
it was prohibited
Mister.
in the Quran.
Mister,
Show
show
it to
me in the Quran. Muta is approved.
Muta is prostitution.
Wait.
And Allah said you can do muta. Allah said you
This
can
guy,
do muta.
I'll ask him to go because he's not listening. He talks rubbish. Listen.
Wait, I will prove to you that you'll be
Wait, please, brother. Please.
I will prove it.
Come, let me explain to him. Let me teach him. Listen, everyone
I
here.
follow Christian Prince.
I'm his student.
can't lie to me.
He's my student.
Listen.
He's my student.
Listen, my brother. Muta. If you meet a woman, to her, do you want to do muta?
Let him speak, yeah?
And you marry her for 1 hour.
So now you
After that, you give her money. Is that not prostitution?
Okay, wait. Mister, listen. Let me answer. Wait, let me answer.
You don't touch me.
Okay. Wait, brother, please, can I expose him? Okay, now. Come here. This guy. Let me talk now. Let me expose him. Come here. Please, I want to expose him. Okay.
And this is the woman Christian.
This guy. This guy. He said the Quran and the Hadith.
No, run away, coward. No, run away.
Running away.
Coward.
Running away.
Come back, you coward.
So let me come to the point now.
Come back. Why you run away like
They said,
Come.
can I speak, please? I need to expose them, please. Can I
He
speak?
pregnant his mom without marrying her.
Brother, can I speak?
He went
please,
with
son?
Mary.
Brother,
Come back, you coward. I will
Brother.
expose your biblical God. Come
Brother,
back.
let me speak. If you want mut'ah, according to the Bible, there is mut'ah permission, forced mut'ah marriage. Shall I give you the verse? Deuteronomy, chapter 21, verse 10 to 14. If you go there, there is forced mut'ah marriage. God of the Bible is approving mut'ah marriage.
Yes.
In the Hadith, Prophet ﷺ told us, he said,
No muta in the Bible.
he said, Deuteronomy, I give him the verse. I give him the verse. I give him the verse. Don't worry, I only gave the verse.
The muta in the Bible.
I give the verse already.
Okay.
So now let me come to the point.
We can simply prove
Go to your daughter first. Okay.
in Islam.
I'm doing conclusion.
Muta
Thank
is in
you.
Islam.
Go.
Not
His
in the
daughter become
Bible.
Muslim. Alhamdulillah. Is hurting
Prophet
him.
Muhammad,
Hurting
come,
him.
take the
Dead.
camera, take the camera, take the
Yeah,
camera.
I will bring her.
Yeah, bring the camera here. Come here.
Only the Muslims
Come here.
and Muhammad.
Just explain.
Oh, hi. How are you? Yeah, good. I see. Oh, yeah, I see your friends, mashallah. How are you? Mashallah, good. Come here.
Just explain why do you move.
Yeah,
And
only that one. Yeah. And basically, I'm here to expose their lies. The guy claimed he's the student of the silly prince who relies on the internet. He cannot even read from the Quran from the internet. I've seen him many times trying to recite the Quran from the internet while he's looking at the kitab, and yet he claimed he's a Muslim. He graduated Islamic university. The guy always refused himself. As I said, he talked about 3 hours claiming Prophet Muhammad and claiming Allah does not exist, prove me wrong. Again, another 3 hours, he claimed Paul is the messenger of Allah. Therefore, contradiction. So, as I'm saying, David Wood, the guy he said, the silly prince, David Wood at least is the real man. Because David Wood does not hide himself from anyone else. He comes to people, to Muslims, towards Muslims openly, and he challenges us. But this guy, silly prince, no knowledge. Why? Because he reads everything he says. He reads from the internet. He takes false hadith. And sometimes I got many videos I can expose him. And I already exposed him. And I educated him about Matthew chapter 5 verse 6. Where Jesus said, do not pray in the street corners and like hypocrites. Because the hypocrites like to pray in the street corners and they like to be seen. But the guy misquoted the verse of the Bible. The chapter which I mentioned. It says, 2 reasons. They like to pray in the street corners. We Muslims do not like to pray in the street corners. And the second thing, Jesus said, they like to be seen by others. They show off. We Muslims, according to Islam, if we show off and we do any good deed because of others, Allah does not accept. That's why Prophet said that's a minor shirk. Minor shirk means is when we showing off. If you show off and you do your good deeds for the sake of others, Allah won't accept it. If a Muslim prays outside and he likes to pray outside and to be seen by others, his prayer is not accepted. So this guy, silly prince, he misquoting the verse Matthew chapter 5 verse 6. Okay, let me come to the point. He said Quran approves what? Muta. There is nowhere Quran, the teacher of the Quran is Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And Allah told us in chapter 16 verse 44, the teacher of the Quran is Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And in the hadith of Sahih al-Muslim, Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam told us, I used to permit mut'ah, temporary marriage. But he said from now on, Allah has prohibited mut'ah marriage. And that was the 7th year since he migrated from Mecca to Medina. And that was the Battle of Khaybar. Therefore, in the Bible, it says there is forced mut'ah marriage. There is forced mut'ah marriage according to Deuteronomy chapter 21, verse 10 to 14. It's clear, it says there, if you dislike the woman, after you keep her in your house, and if you dislike her, you can release her. But if you like her, you can keep her and she becomes your wife. That's forced mut'ah marriage. And guess what? And now, until now, there's nowhere in Old Testament or New Testament where it says forced mut'ah marriage is prohibited. There's nowhere it's prohibited. Jesus said, I have not come to abolish the law of Moses. The proof is that Jesus practiced the law of Moses. Until now, Paul said today and yesterday and tomorrow, Jesus is the same. And Jesus now, until now, he worships God. And his law is the law of Moses. And the law of Moses says forced mut'ah marriage. Nowhere it says in the Bible mut'ah is prohibited. I challenge any Christian here. And the other thing I would like to discuss about it is about where he said Prophet Muhammad was born after 4 years after his dad's death. That's waffle. The person who claimed that is the silly prince. And the hadith is using that person, even the scholars talked about him. That person, he's a kadhab and lies about the hadith. The scholars already agree, we know him, that person. That hadith even is unauthentic, and the hadith is there to expose the lies of Christians. The Christians are telling us, silly prince, your God is the cursed one, is ungodly one. According to your book, he was cursed one, and guess what? He was cursed for nothing. You believe he was cursed because of what? Because of the salvation, because of the false crucifixion. And Jesus classed the false crucifixion as an evil act. Even the reason behind the false crucifixion, Jesus classed as an evil act. Do you know why? Because Jesus was betrayed by Judas Iscariot. And Jesus said about Judas Iscariot in the Gospel of Matthew chapter 26 verse 24, he said, the pastor, he said he wished bad for Judas. He said, woe to Judas. And he said it would be better if he had not been born yet. Why? Because of betraying him. Why? Because of the false crucifixion. The reason because of the false crucifixion is an evil act. The false crucifixion itself is an evil act because of Jesus asked God to forgive the Roman soldiers, the sins of the Roman soldiers and the Jews. Why? Because of the false crucifixion. According to Luke chapter 23 verse 34, he said what? Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they are doing. So therefore, the crucifixion itself is false, an evil act, and there is no salvation through an evil act. And again, if Jesus came to die for your sins, he died for nothing. Do you know why? Jesus said what? You will be judged according to your deeds. Paul also said you will be judged according to your deeds. In the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 16, verse 27. Again, Romans, chapter 2, verse 6. Matthew, the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 7, verse 21 to 23. Christians always misquote this verse in Matthew chapter 7, verse 21 to 23. They say the verse talks about the false prophets, or it talks about false Christians. Jesus, according to the verse, he didn't say to those people he was going to deny them in judgment day, not because of being false Christians or false prophets. It's because of committing evil deeds and breaking the law of God. If Jesus could die their sin, could die for them, Jesus could not ignore them, and he could not wish bad for Judas. If Judas is one of his disciples, and Jesus wished bad for him, and you believe Jesus died for you, then Jesus died for nothing. He was cast for nothing. It says in Deuteronomy chapter 21 verse 23 and Galatians chapter 3 verse 13, it says whoever is hanged on a pole is the curse of God is upon him. Jesus is the cursed one, the only prophet who is cast by God, same as Satan is Jesus. Therefore, Jesus is an holy man, false prophet, according to the Bible. And I'm saying again, any Christian, priest, silly prince, David Wood, Sam, I'm challenging you to get a ticket, and I'm ready to book for your ticket to come here, or not even me, to discuss or debate with any one of us, not just me.